Alright, we're on the inside now. We're going to go over a lot of buttons and different things, your control panel you have going on. We're going to start up here. You're going to want to make sure that the coach battery is on anytime you're using the inside. And as long as that coach battery is on, you can operate anything that you see here. You have cap lights, interior lights, patio lights, compartment door lights that I told you about in the other video. Awning in and out, put it out a little bit, in, once it stops, you stop. A couple pushes does all right. You can turn your inverter on here to operate your refrigerator when you're not running your generator or plugged into shore power. You have a monitor panel for your propane gas, battery, fresh, and black gray tanks. Tank heaters, which is pads on the holding tanks. That's your wastewater so that they don't freeze in inclement weather. You can operate your electric water heater from right here. You want to operate the gas part of the water heater, that's right here. You can run them both, depending on the volume of water you need. Water pump switch here, turns the pump on. That's for your onboard water. Slide out, in, that's your main slide, or that's actually your rear slide, I apologize. Then you have your main slide right here. Push until they stop. Once they stop, they're out. Generator start and stop here. You can actually prime it here by using this generator prime switch. Start it. Real quick, we're gonna run it. You have a blue light anytime this is running. Once it's running, you're good to go. Stop it when it's out. You have leveling system here. What you will do is just turn it on. Once it's on, it goes through a little bit of cycle, so you're gonna wait a minute. It's gonna let you know which way it's leaning. Right now we're leaning to the left a little bit. All we're gonna do is hit auto level. You don't want people moving around the coach whenever you're in here pushing this button, so it's a good idea just to stay seated or not be in the coach. Once it levels, a green foot will show up right here in the middle. Once you're done camping, make sure you hit retract, and that will retract all your jacks. And it will say all up. Do not leave unless this light is lit. Emergency retract over here in case you won't have a problem and something's going on. You can push and hold that and it automatically retracts those jacks. Power it down. Anytime the key is in the ignition and it's on, all of these slide rooms and awning is all locked out. You cannot operate them, but you still can operate. Moving on. We've got breakers, fuses, all marked for your convenience. And we're going to move on to the coach. We have seat belts here at the seats for people to ride along. Light switches along throughout the coach. You're going to have to find them as they go. Right here, you have your refrigerator mode. You're going to have to unlock that. In order to unlock that, sometimes you have to push and hold the button. There's a little lock down here on the right. If you want to change the mode, which basically changes the temperature of the fridge and freezer, you're just going to push it every time and it will cycle through the modes down here. Okay. Turn around, you have your range here. Fold this up. Turn these to light. That's how you're going to light. Fold it again, all the way up. Back down. Okay. Now, you have a light switch here, which lights these handles. That also lights the oven light. While we're talking about the oven, we're going to turn this to the flame. You would push and hold and turn this igniter to light the pilot. Put it back off. Over here, hide it over here in the corner. You know, pulling left, you're going to find yourself some outlets here. Okay, a couple USB chargers as well. Switch back down, out of the way. Light, fan here. And you have a convection oven here. Now, with this oven, if you're going to convection, it does give you some temperature settings, whatever you wanted to use. That's how you would find those, what you needed to set it at. Otherwise, you use it as a typical microwave most of the time. Over here, you have a thermostat. Now, that's going to operate the front air conditioner. Okay. It also operates the front furnace. Power it on. Once it's blue, you're ready to start using it. Push it one more time. Auto fan. This is air conditioning mode. Select your temperature as you go. I'm not pushing these, I'm just touching them with my finger. Furnace, push it again. Heat pump, which actually allows the air conditioner to become a heater at that point. Push it one more time and it turns off. Like I said, lights all over the coach. And before we go into the bathroom, actually we can go to the bathroom now. We're gonna come in here, do light switches. Here's the latch. This is how this needs to be for travel. Right there. That way it's not banging around. If you can see here, there's a foot pedal down here. Halfway down on that pedal adds water. All the way down is flush. Behind me, you're going to find a washer and dryer. You do need power for this to work. You have your power on. And basically, if you look over here on the left, you're going to see your cycles that you need, or whichever ones you want to use as far as the washer goes. You have your drying time set here, wash temperatures, and you have your settings here, which is basically how you're going to use this. And then you have a rinse, spin, and drain cycle that is not over here. Once this lock button's locked, this guy won't open. So that way you don't have to worry about somebody coming and pulling this open while you're in the middle of washing. Going this way, we're going to go back into the bedroom. Here you have two ways into the bathroom. We're going to come right here. There's another switch to extend this rear slide. And you have a furnace thermostat here. Now this switch gets hard to push sometimes, so you're going to push that directly over. Once you push it directly over, if it's in the right setting, that's going to kick right on. You do have a temperature, saying the temperature that's in the room. It's pretty hard to see anytime you're not looking to. It's about 65, 60 degrees. Match it up with this, and that's how you'll change your temperature. Turn it off, you turn it off like this, and it will go through a cool down mode, and eventually the furnace will actually shut off. Last little thing we got is a fan up here right above us. Okay. And you can see you can turn this fan on right here, and what you're going to do is open it. There are two fans like this in the coach at least, manually cranking. You always want to make sure that this vent is open if that fan's going to be on, because it will burn up the motor of the fan because it has nowhere to escape. Changing the mode by pushing fan on the whole time, you change it to the fastest mode and then the slowest, and then you continue to do that until you set fan off, turns it off, and then you close the vent. Back here, all we got is some outlets back here, some drawers, and just some closet space. There is a light in here, right here in the wall, so that way you can see where it's at.